The question says, the x-intercept of a parabola are -6 and 40. The parabola crosses the y-axis at -20. Jeff says that the equation for the parabola is y equals 5x squared plus 10x -20, and that the coordinates of the vertex are -1, -1, 2, 5. Do you agree or disagree? Explain. Okay, so first, we will write the equation, the factored form. So let's write it. Y equals ax minus r x minus s. So now we have 2 points, -6 and 4. The x-intercept, or the zeros, we call it. So we'll put them in, and again, when a negative is put into the equation, it becomes positive, and when a positive is put in the equation, it becomes negative. So y equals x minus 6. Oh, plus 6 actually. Plus 6 x minus 4. Now that we know the parabola crosses the y at -120, so we know the y now. So the y is 120, and we also know the x point of the y of this equation, because the y crosses at 0, -120. It can't cross at any other point of the x except for 0. So we will again sub in zeros for the x's. So let's write this equation now. A 0 plus 6 and 0 minus 4. Now we will add 6 plus 0 is 6, and 0 minus 4 is again -4. It doesn't matter. The equation comes to -120 equals a 6 -4. Now 6 times -4 is -24. So again, 120 equals, not right, a -24. We're gonna write -24a. Now cancel out this side. -120. Get out of here. This guy divided by -120. Actually, it's the opposite. -120 divided by -24. And a becomes 5. So after all this process, the thing we got is the real equation of the factored form. So that is 5. Now let's get all of this stuff out of here. Now we've got the real equation. Y equals 5 x plus 6 and x -4. So now we will bring this expression into a simplify and expand version. We did it in the previous questions. So x plus x, x times 4, sorry, x times x, x times -4. And again, 6 times x and 6 times -4. So our equation becomes, get the y out, so 5 x squared -4x plus 6x -24. Okay, now we will get the like terms together. -4x plus 6x equals 2, +2. So 5x squared positive plus 2 negative, plus 2 -24. Now we will get the 5 in every single term of the bracket. So it becomes 5x squared plus 10x -120. Now that we've got 120, -120 here, actually, this is a sign that it does go through the y-axis at negative 20 because the equation has negative 20 as the y here. Oops. Yeah, right here. Now let's try to pay more attention to the vertex. So let's use the equation now. Which is y equals 5x squared plus 10x negative 120. So we have to solve for the point. Just checking if 125 is really on the vertex or is it just joking around. So y equals 5. But wait, we have the x point right here, minus negative 1. So we will sub in it, negative 1 squared plus 10, negative 1 for each x, negative 120 comes to y equals 5, negative 10, negative 120. And then this actually comes to y equals negative 125. Wow. So this shows us that both of those x-intercepts, the zeros, are right. The parabola crosses the y-axis at negative 120. That's right, because we checked in the previous steps. And after that, we also got that vertex point proved because we've solved for the y point for the vertex, and we got negative 125 here. So the answer for this would be that we do agree because the vertex is both on the point of the parabola. Negative 6 and 4 are the zeros, and the parabola actually crosses the y-axis at negative 120. So we do agree that Jeff is right.